In the last lesson, we created a new post and it's not published yet because remember that we saved as a draft. So we came here to create new post. We selected the social networks. We added the information here. And before saving, we say, hey, instead of being approved, I just want to save this as a draft so I can review it or somebody on your company can review this content before actually sharing. It can approve the content. How do you do that? So let me share that with you really quick here. If I come back to the main dashboard and I go to content, which is the second option here on the menu, the last option in the content list is content approval. So if I click there, I see all the content that I need to approve. You can filter by social media network or by source, but basically you see here the two variations that we created in the last video. So here we have one and next is the next one. So all I can do here, if I want, is either edit this, I can delete, I can edit, or I can click on share now, or I can just turn on the approve, the draft version. I can move this to approve and it will immediately start sharing with the world. So this is how you approve content, okay? Now, if we come back to content here at the top, we have the categories, and this is one of the big ones, guys. You probably don't have any categories here. You are welcome to come and create new categories. Let's say you have, for example, posts about, in my case, I have posts about marketing automation. I have another bucket, another category, which is social media ads or online advertisement. I have another category which is online business, for example. So you can have different categories if you want. One thing that I want you to create right now is a category where you will put all the posts, all the content that you want to reuse, that you want the system to repost. And why that's so important? This is important because when you post something on social media in any network today, the algorithm will prevent from all your followers to see that. So if I go to my Facebook page, let's say I have 1,000 people that follow me there, 1,000 people that say, hey, Diego, I want to follow your page. They click on the like, they click on the follow, they want to receive content from me. What happened? I go there, I post. From that 1,000 people that are following me, a small percentage will actually see the content that you are posting, the content that I'm posting. That's how social media works today. Of course, if you post something and people are commenting, they engage with your content, they share this, the algorithm will see that and will say, okay, this looks like something good, let's share with some more of their followers. But at the end of the day, a very small percentage of your audience will actually see your post. That's why, guys, this reposting system from SocialBee is mind-blowing and is outstanding. I'll show you here how you can use it, okay? So first thing we do is create a category here, and you can put any name that you want. I will put here reuse bucket. Great, you see here, this is the reuse bucket. You see we have 0 posts right now. I can edit this, I can edit the category, change the colors, do all the things that I want that you like. Let's put this in red, save, excellent. So this is the reuse bucket. So now, once I'm going to create new posts, let's say I create new posts right now. Let's do that. I can add this is a test for reuse. Okay. So this is the post. I select all the social media, the networks where I want to share this. Let's select these 3, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And design when to post. Of course, here you can schedule, as we saw in the last video, you can post a specific time. You can do that. Or if you want, I recommend you to select a day here so you can actually share this content. Let's say we want to share this on the 19th at 10:21. That's good. Schedule. So it's going on August 19 at 10:21 a.m. Okay. Now comes the important part, guys. Category, what is the category? You can use any of the categories. We have the reuse bucket, where we put all the tools and all the content we want to reshare with the audience. So this content that I'm sharing right now in this post is something that is valuable for my audience, let's say, and I want them to see. If somebody didn't see that for some reason because the algorithm is not sharing with everybody, I want the system, SocialBee, to take this post and reshare it after some time. So how do we do that? Come back here. We select the bucket and we can say, hey, this new post you can add either on the top of the queue or at the bottom of the queue. So what is the queue? Let's say you have 10 posts here on your reuse bucket. So posts 1 to 10, they are in a queue. 1 will be posted first, and we will talk about how you can schedule when this will be posted. So they are in order of posting. So this new content you can either put on the back of the file, right? On this case, it's saying at the bottom of the queue. So it needs to wait for all the other posts to be published in order to be published. Or you can put it first if you want. It's up to you. On this case, I have a great, let's assume that I have a great queue right now. So I'll just put it at the bottom of the queue. Excellent. Now we see here, requeue after posting. So what is this? You see here, add your post to the queue and it will be reshared in an evergreen cycle until you delete it or until it expires. Requeuing is not available for content without a category. That's why you need a category, okay? So you can put this either on the reuse bucket or you can put in any categories. Let's say I have a category about marketing automation and I can put it there. It will work fine. I just want to, on my practice, on my mind, works better if you organize all the posts that you are resharing in one bucket. But it's up to you. You can create different buckets for each category if you want. So if you turn this guy on, this here, the system will repost this all the time, even after it will post indefinitely. So unless you set this to expire or you set a rule that the system needs to share only X number of times. And let me share with you how you do that. Okay. So below that, we see here expire post. We have the option either to expire after it was published X number of times. So let's say after the system shares these 5 times or 2 times, it will expire, or you can expire a specific date. So I can say, hey, let's expire this at on December the 23rd. So the system will keep sharing this until the expiration date. And you may be thinking, okay, Dio, how it will send like every week? It will send it every month, every day. How often it will share this specific post? That depends on your schedule. We'll talk about schedule here in a minute, okay? But the main thing is that if you have a long queue, if your queue for reposting, and I'll show you the queue in a minute, has, let's say, 100 posts, or it has like 52 posts, maybe it will take several days or several weeks in order to be reposted. So it's a good practice maybe to select this one, expire after it was published X number of times. You can set this to 3, to 5, it's up to you. And after that, you have already, it will expire and it will be removed from the resharing queue. Okay, so once this is good, everything looks good, you can just save this, or you can of course save as a draft and somebody have to approve it. And after that, this post will be actually published to all the social networks if you select the post now, or it will be scheduled for some time. Wonderful. But the good thing is that from now on, this post is on the resharing queue. So the system will automatically reshare your content with your audience, which is mind-blowing because it will give you freedom of time. You don't need to come here and create content all the time because you have a system in place that is taking care of the content in case you are not ready to publish that day. Okay, this is good. Try it, and I see you in the next video.